Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude's back here with another beer. We have Einstök Icelandic White Ale. Excited to taste this. I've never had this one. I've tasted other Einstök beer, toasted porter, but they have a bunch more, and I am looking forward to trying it. This one here is bottle conditioned. I had mentioned earlier in a video that it was bottle conditioned in my brew reveal. Then I revised it and I said no, it wasn't. But it is bottle conditioned. It's unfiltered and it's unpasteurized. Okay, this brewed and bottled by Einstök Iceland, imported by Einstök Beer to Los Angeles, California. This one's called the White Ale. This is ale brewed with coriander and orange peel. 5.2% by volume. Traditional styled wit beer. It is bottle conditioned. Down at the bottom you can see a lot of sediment. Usually beers that have a lot of sediment, what I like to do is I like to flip them upside down, not shake them, because once you shake them you're going to have trouble opening them up, but just when you flip it upside down, you're going to have this little air pocket and just kind of shimmy it back and forth just like this. And what it's going to do, you're going to aggravate that sediment, almost like a cake that's down there. And that's going to go all into the beer, which is going to be delicious. Like I said, I've never had this beer, but just from the bottle, it's murky. Oh man, it is insane. Insane. Nice little elegant style labeling, which is awesome. Let's pour it. I like to smell my beers from the bottle. Somewhat cidery, kind of has a little light lager scent, citrusy, not spicy too much like some Vit beers. I don't get too much orange straight out of the bottle, but let's pour this guy. Almost shandy-like color. I'm going to leave a little bit at the bottom. I'm just going to swirl that around so I can break up all the sediment. Once I get all the sediment, not the settlement, that's hilarious. Oh man. You see chunks of stuff down there. It's just chunks and chunks and chunks of stuff. Not too much now. But in here, you have this kind of yellow, shandy-like, kind of smells like a shandy. In other words, light beer and some lemonade. Smell a little coriander, smell a little orange. Slight esters, a little yeasty, slight yeasty. A lot of sediment. It's almost like the bottom of a gold pan. Just large nuggets down there. Smells really good. Like I said, it smells citrusy. Slight bit of coriander. I can smell a slight little bit of sweet orange peel, but not too much. I smell the sweetness in the beer, but it smells kind of like a shandy, a summer beer for sure. Very translucent, yellowish, pale, kind of muddy looking. Not like brown mud, but when I mean muddied, it's kind of just translucent. A lot of sediment in there, that's for sure. A whole bunch. Let's try it. Effervescent, light to medium body, not slick, very flavorful, citrusy, clean. Even though it's unfiltered, even though it's bottle conditioned, it's still clean. And it ends kind of sweet orange, coriander, citrus, and slight yeasty. But the mid-range is where you get all the flavors just combined. Is it hoppy? I don't smell too much hops just because the other elements overpower it. But I do get some citrusy and some earthy notes to it for sure. That is clean. You know, this Wit beer here, this white ale, one difference that I've noticed this and other ones that it's not overdone. When they use sweet orange peel, they're not saying, let's just use all the oranges we can find. When they use coriander, they're not turning this thing into like a coriander beer and or other spices that they use in here. They're not overdoing it. They're just balancing it out. So when you drink it, you can differentiate this beer and put it in the category of a Wit beer. It's delicious. I'm going to go out and say it's probably one of, if not the best Wit beer I've had. You know, at least this style of beers, you know. And it's really, really well balanced out, well done. I'm a big fan of the unfiltered and bottle condition. I have not been upset or in any way disappointed in the Einstök beer line and brewery and the beers. And this Wit beer, one thing that bothers me about Wit beers is they can get a little bit annoying because all the different flavors are overdone and it becomes, you can't tolerate drinking it because you're just getting tired of it. So this one has this clean, crisp, refreshing quality to it that you're just getting enough of the ingredients without overdoing it that you're able to drink more than one of these. And what is it, 5.2% alcohol by volume? That's perfectly fine. Wow, this is good. Einstök Icelandic White Ale. Go find it. Definitely one to find. And when you do find it, make sure that you get properly stocked up and put in the refrigerator because it is a good one. It's just balanced. It's a very, very, very good and delicious beer. So enjoy it. Find it. Share it with your friends. And with that said, guys and ladies, the Brew Dude is out.